What is up, everybody? So a lot of y'all don't know me. It's gonna be my first video, but building out the motor in my truck. And today, after ordering my motor from Texas Speed on the 4th of April, today is the day we go off and pick it up from Georgetown, Texas. Coming up from Galveston. Came up here at Buc-ee's to make a pit stop off of 290. Currently, the GPS says we have 2 hours remaining left on our road trip. So, gonna run inside, grab something to eat, and then probably pick y'all back up whenever I get there. Well, it's been a while since I picked y'all up. It's been about 2.5-ish hours, but we are now within 5 minutes of the Texas Speed headquarters or whatever. So just figured I should check in real quick, and I'll see y'all again whenever we get there to pick up this short block and all these other goodies. All right, guys, I just pulled into the parking lot of Texas Speed and Perform. I don't know how well y'all can see that through my windshield, but we'll get out and look at it here in just a second. Well, we'll come park up over here by this side door that has some better artwork on it. Oh, I don't think that's a door, honestly. Anyways, I'll just show y'all the door real quick since we're already here. Alright, I'm gonna figure out what I gotta do in order to pick up my short block and everything else. So, I'll pick y'all back up when I'm there to get it. Alright guys, we've officially made it to Texas Speed. We are getting a tour from, what was your name?
Jordan?
Jordan? I'm Dylan. Nice. He's giving us a tour of their facility, so this will be fun.
Yeah, so this is just really anything LS and LT we have here in stock. We have fittings, we have cans in stock, you know, in the cans here at house, as well as our Titan intake and our low-floor intake we keep here in stock. We cover a lot of GM products, clutches, anything that you need to build LS we have here in stock, primarily. There's some one-off stuff that we don't keep here in stock, but it actually go this way.
This way?
Grinder, it's a Landis machine. Incredibly nice. We can get things accurate within 3 microns. We guarantee our cams within a tenth of the center starter machine right there. There's our CNC cam polisher. That allows us to be able to polish cams in much higher rate. If you look over there, that thing with that arm right there, that's what we used to polish our cams with.
Okay.
We used to have like 5 or 6 of those when I started, and now we got one CNC polisher that does it really quickly. These are all the cam cores we keep in stock. We have a proprietary cam core vendor that supplies our cores. They're located in Michigan. We keep a lot of blocks in stock, a lot of GM blocks, sleeves, do all sorts of stuff. We have an engine dyno here.
Okay.
And then down there we have our spin run in that room. We want to take a quick peek in here. We have a couple cars we're working on with the brand.
I seen that one on YouTube.
Big one.
That's cool.
Trans Am, and then we have our 15. That used to be the NA combo. Now it's got twin something, twin 60 somethings on it. So it's a neat combo.
Cool.
Block department. We have 3 Centroids, 2 cylinder hone machines. One's automatic, one's a manual setup. And then we have a line home machine over there. A lot of these machines on this side are going to be cylinder head based. We have a couple there to do our Titan intake. And most of these are porting on a daily basis. GM heads, PRC heads. Our PRC heads are cast here in the United States and Pennsylvania. And then we finish machining here in Texas. So a lot of heads.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of these heads, you'll see the ones with tags. We go through and if they have any sort of porosity in it before we try to sift through them and get those taken care of before they get sent to their customer.
I'll be picking up a set of PRCs today, actually.
Over there we have our all of our clincher builds.
Okay.
Allows us to get within our tolerance, just 3 grams.
Mm-hmm.
Over there's just offices. There's nothing.
Yeah.
We're at home down in there. And here is our build room. This is where we build all of our engines.
Okay.
Short blocks, long blocks.
Cool.
Mr. Pope here is our lead engine builder, and these two.
So these are the guys who built my short block?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, long blocks, short blocks are all done here.
Cool.
To the left over here, we have a little tear down area, and we also have some of our rockers over on that bench. So that's really it. We'll go around the corner and I'll show you the warehouse and short block set up. Let's actually go in this room real quick.
All right. Just walk in? Or?
Yeah. Cam department's off for the 14. So that machine over there, lasers.
Okay.
So on the cam where you see the text speed logo or the specs, that's what the machine that lasers that. We have a machine that will tell you the specs of a cam, and then we have this cool machine that allows you to tell you what like cast products are in spec. So like we put a cylinder head or block or whatever, and this thing can probe it and tell you whether it's in spec or not. And then good old flow bench.
Cool.
I think that needs the best thing to be said about flow bench.
Flow.
That's right. We'll head straight through there, through the breezeway.
And how long have you been working here?
I got hired on in 2017.
Oh, so you've been here for a minute.
So this, a couple years ago, we started our, probably 2 or 3 years ago, we started our program for keeping engine in stock. So those things are just ran wrapped on the shelf. Those are all short blocks up there. And all these came out of the build room. So
Sweet.
the plan is to keep as many short blocks as possible. Over the years, we've sold so many combos where you see kind of a common recipe. So we try to keep those common recipes and build them on the shelf short blocks, allowing us to be able to take those off the shelf and either ship them to a customer in a timely fashion or build a term into a long block and turnkey in a timely fashion. Because in all reality, the short block is the most, I wouldn't say tedious, but there's a lot more hands to get going to building the short block. You know, everything from machining, balancing, and then it goes in the build room to get assembled. But the nice thing is, we have short block pre-built. Mr. Pope in there, the gentleman you saw, he was able just to finish out the long block or the turnkey. So it's really what it is.
Well, guys, that was our tour. I'll pick y'all back up when we got everything loaded. All right, guys, as you can see, we got all the parts. We got the short block, the heads, miscellaneous parts, harmonic balancer, braking oil. Give me a second to get some of this stuff unboxed or unwrapped, and then we'll check it out real quick, and then yeah. So I'm in the back of the Texas Speed's parking lot right now, and I was unboxing everything, checking it over, making sure I got all the right stuff, and they decided to start up their burnout truck, which I don't know if y'all can hear, but it's over there, it's running. It does sound 10 times better in person. Let me just say that. But I guess I'll just continue the unboxing on camera. So I did get a set of the PRC heads. So I'm not gonna take it out of the plastic right now because I do have to keep them majority of the way clean. These heads do come with 660 springs. I'm pretty sure it's 258 combustion chamber clearance. Correct me if I'm wrong. Those are that is what they look like. You know, actually look beautiful. If I can get it out of the box. There we go. PRC LT, you know. So did get a pretty good deal on the majority of this stuff. Shout out Avery Collins, my sales rep. Next, I did buy the Inventor's West harmonic balancer. You know, high RPM application. Just because it is a new short block. I'll go over that in just a second of what I got and everything like that. Did get a new rear cover with a new rear main. Fuel lifter, you know, inside it once, why not just go ahead and do it. New head gaskets. I did order a tester push rod to make sure if this is the right size or not. I got 7.9 inches, test that, and then I did get a little tool. There's the part number for y'all, I think. LT1 head bolt kit. I'm pretty sure it's applicable over all Gen 5 LTs, L83, L86, LT1, maybe not the LT4, but did get a new, which is right there. I already had one in the truck previously. I'll go over that build in a later video, but I got braking oil and then the almighty LT1 short block. This was a nice chunk of change right there. So I did go back with GM. Oh my God. I guess it's kind of cool that I stuck around. Oh, they're going again. That was amazing. New GM wet sump crankshaft. Pretty sure Compstar rods and Wisco pistons. Has King's bearings for the cam, main bearings. I don't really want to unwrap that because, like I said, I do have to drive a few hours back to get this all put back together. But I do really want to check out these pistons because, yeah, why not? And then I did get braking oil over there. They gave me paperwork on how to use it, this and that. But I did bring all of my former parts. So I am running the ICT billet valley cover with the oil pressure sensor adapter extender, whatever it is. Those are my stock LT4, not LT4, L86 fuel rails, but I have LT4 injectors, LT4 high pressure fuel pump, lines, and then in here I got my LME timing tensioner, Texas Speed timing chain, LME camshaft gear, all these old lifter trays that I'm no longer going to be using because I used to have the Caddy race lifters. So, but we'll get all this put back in the boxes, or actually I'm gonna pull out all the other parts I have for this build, and then we'll go over it in detail real quick, and then we'll probably go back over it when we're putting it all back together. So I pulled everything else I have for this build out of the cab. So for those who don't know, I am putting this motor back into a 2017 GMC Denali with four-wheel drive 8L90. I got a Circle D converter, custom stall and all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure these are Atomic Fab motor mounts I ordered previously for the old build, so we'll be reusing those. This was an unnecessary purchase, but I think it fits. I got Michigan Motorsports flex plate, new header gaskets, and this is the same cam that I had in the old build. That's a Texas Speed LC7 V2 cam, so nice little chop to it. Do have Speed Engineering plug wires. I am running a step coulter plugs and E85. And then lifters, this is where I decided to spend some money again. I decided to get some Johnson 2116s, I believe. These are the regular travel size lifters, they're not short travel. I wanted an easier time with push rod length, so I did get a set of those. But like I said, I do have that LT4 fuel system with a flex fuel sensor from DSX. So I know y'all can't see my intake manifold right now. It is off at powder coat. Color to be revealed soon, but I did go ahead and get a BTR high rise, so Trinity high rise. I had I still have, I had the BTR Trinity mid rise, but when I blew up the motor again, I decided to get the long runners, or high rise runners, whatever it is. So should make all this look pretty good. And then I am running a 103 millimeter throttle body, which I don't have with me at the moment because I don't have the intake manifold, but I do have Speed Engineering 1 7/8 long tubes, which will be ran to their X pipe collector. So, and then 3-inch pipe all the way to the back to Spintex 6000s, and I'm still deciding on how I want to run the full exhaust on this, because this should be just a tad bit louder. So, but yeah, that's the collection of parts that I have at the moment that will be put back together. At the shop, I do have the LME front cover, which will be going back on this motor. I'll clean it up real good, put it back. Pretty sure this short block did come with, oh, it doesn't look like it did. I'll have to go get with them real quick about that, unless they have it hiding somewhere else, which I don't know. I thought it came with a new bottom sprocket, but it does have the billet oil separator in the back. So yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but there's no bottom timing gear, so I'll have to go get with them and see if it was supposed to come with that or not, because I was informed that it was. But yeah, even though the LT1s don't run a vacuum pump, I'll go ahead and throw my L86 ICT vacuum pump plate on it, just because I already have it. I would like it to be on it. So, but yeah, I guess I'll clean all this stuff up, and then I'll pick y'all back up here in a couple hours. What is up? Finally decided to pick up the camera again. Got home a few hours ago, but just figured I would close the video out with a little walk around of the parts in the back. Successfully made it back from Georgetown, also Texas Speed. Yeah, this is the truck that we're putting this motor into. I got parts literally in every door panel all over the place. There's one of the pieces I forgot to show earlier. I do have a Grantinelli, I think that's how you pronounce it, 103 millimeter throttle body. Harness extensions from ICT billet, Speed Engineering, long tubes, S&B cold air intake. I was running the Corsa catch can, but didn't really fit my application just yet, or anymore. These are my BTR mid-rise runners, and then I got some tips right there. I don't know if I'm gonna throw them on just yet, but yeah, this is a little update of the truck and a little walk around of it. So yeah, it is taken apart because it's just easier to work on without having to worry about if I'm gonna break anything or not. But this is it, just trash and parts all around it. So but I will be switching to Motion Raceworks catch can kit for the LT1. So I did have to buy more AN hose, which is cool because I'll be able to route it the way I want to. So, and I do have a Edge CTS3, I believe it's called, monitor to look at all the gauges and everything, make sure everything's right. Yeah, this is about it. I did pull my wiring harness out. I need to strip it, and I'm gonna rewrap it in some split braid loom, wire loom, whatever. I do have a custom stall converter from Circle D, but that's about it. Pretty empty engine bay at the moment. I'll pick you guys back up whenever I go to unload all this stuff up and pick up my old block. Till then, I guess that's it. That will close out my first video. I appreciate anyone who viewed, possibly even liked or subscribed. Do what you want. It is what it is. This is for fun. I just figured I should start one with all the stuff I do to this thing. So, oh, one last thing. I do have a Mishimoto trans cooler, and then I have a PPE thermal bypass on my 8L90. But yeah, that will close out this video. Appreciate y'all.